Hi, I'm Skyler. Welcome to AgamidCG, and today is day 18 of my 30-day sculpting challenge. Today's prompt is a mouth study. This one's a late night sculpt. Life caught up with me today, so I'm doing this late in the day, but I finished it before midnight, so it still counts. For this study, I started again with a soft cube. I really like this approach because it keeps me focused on just the feature that I'm studying instead of accidentally turning it into a full head. You know, you'd think lips would be easy. We see them constantly on TV, in the mirror, when we talk, eat, maybe kiss someone. We're surrounded by lips all the time, but they're actually not simple at all. And feminine lips, especially, are way more complex than they look. I think I was a little overconfident going into this one. I started building up volume, and looking back, I think my first mistake was not checking the mouth bulge from all angles early enough. From the front, it looked like I had a decent start just a few minutes in. I added a chin and started hinting at the nose, and at that pace, I honestly felt like I could have sculpted the whole head. I slowly added volume around the mouth, blocking in forms, adding nostrils and surrounding structures, but when I look back at it now, it's really flat, almost like a book with a face on it. I even tried to pull the forms forward to fix that, but it never quite worked. About 15 minutes in, I was already starting to mess with the lip details, and that's when things started to go wrong. This is a problem I get all the time, where the lips look okay from one angle, but then you rotate the model and they look absolutely terrible. I kept trying to fix it, but I could never quite push it to a finished, convincing place. I shifted my focus to the nose, thinking that maybe I just needed to work on a different area for a bit. But honestly, the nose was also really hard. Getting those soft transitions right, especially on a female face, is a real challenge. I know they say this all the time, but the transitions between these smooth areas is just so tough. Eventually, I tried carving out the mouth opening, thinking that maybe it just needs an inner mouth to give it depth. That decision sent me into another 10-minute spiral of trying to fix it and then completely undoing it. I tried to do what I probably should have done from the beginning, building a mouth mound or a barrel shape and then carving into it. But that quickly turned really ugly. I tried everything to fix it, I got close, but I kept running into the same problems. The form didn't feel finished, the face felt too pinched, the lips were wobbly, transitions weren't smooth, areas that should be subtle were too sharp or not defined at all. The cupid's bow didn't taper nicely, and it blended into the nose in a really weird way. At that point, I realized I wasn't gonna land this cleanly. And I really didn't want to leave it like this, so I cheated a bit. I spent another 30 minutes trying everything, adding textures, moving volume, adding it back, lots of move brush, smoothing, re-dynameshing, smoothing again, restarting sections, getting ugly side views, wobbly lips. At one point, I even tried using damn standard for detail, which made it worse. In the end, I got something that looks almost right. Not good, but almost right. Another tough study. And again, that's the point, is just to keep doing these things. So I'm gonna have to keep practicing, making these mouths and eyes and stuff all the time. And hopefully I'll come up with my own workflow and way to just approach it and know what planes, what features and forms that I need to tackle and how I like to do it, so I can do it quickly and without muddying it all up and making it really gross looking. I do have some reference with nice planes, 3D models, all kinds of cool things like that, but transitioning into my eye and into the 3D interface isn't always that easy, and that's the goal. And this one might have been a bit rough because it was also a long day, so I'm gonna blame that. Thanks for watching. If you have any ideas for things I should sculpt next, or feedback and tips on how to help me not make monstrous looking lips, throw it in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Honestly, the one sub that I get makes my day. That could be you. Anyways, I'm going to bed. I'll see you on day 19.